Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris again with Aqua Washes. Today we are going to be talking about fleet washing.
Got it. So Chris, this is one of your fleet accounts. How'd you land them?
Yeah, so they actually found us out, I think, Yelp, maybe like 3 years ago. We've been servicing ever since.
Hey, I heard bad things about Yelp. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I would say their ways of marketing isn't the best, but I think it's a good platform just to show people the reviews, pretty much.
Do you still use Yelp?
Yeah, I'm kind of slow, I would say. I'd admit that in getting back to people that do, like, request jobs on Yelp. Usually it's like people that want like immediate service, which right now the way our schedule is pretty booked out, like it never works out.
How long have you had this account?
So this account we've had for about 3 years now.
And what type of business is this, and what type of vehicle is this?
Yeah, so this is a Nissan NV200, I believe. It's for a company that does heating and air.
And how many vans do you service?
So they have a total of like 6 vans. On Saturdays we usually do 3 of them for them, and then on Wednesdays we do the other ones.
But I mean, I only see one. Where are the other ones?
Yeah, so this is one tactic in a way that I use for kind of like pricing out fleet deals and landing these kind of contracts. So instead of this employee going out and going to a car wash and spending, an hour or something, that's how you could kind of price your price a little bit higher, because you're eliminating that hourly rate for the employee, which the business owner benefits from.
So the employee takes the van home and you go service at their home.
Yeah, so the employee, I don't even think it's home right now, but their van is here, so we take care of it, and then it's not taking any time out of their day.
All right, Chris, you also said you have another fleet account. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, we actually have multiple fleet accounts. I think it's one area of opportunity that a lot of detailers are missing out on, just because it's like, if you know how to price them properly, it could probably be one of your most profitable days.
I heard a lot of bad things about fleet though. For example, low-balling customers, they want to pay the leads, but they want all the extra work. Have you experienced that before?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a thing with this one fleet company, probably the biggest fleet out there in the world. I just don't like saying names. Yeah.
With the next day shipping?
Yeah, same day shipping sometimes.
Anyways,
yeah.
What happened?
But what's it called? They wanted for like super cheap. They wanted the insides of the floors deep scrub, degreased. They wanted the inside disinfected, shampoo driver seat, disinfect the driving, the wheel, the steering wheel, and wash on the outside, clean the windows and everything. And it's super cheap. Like, it's to the point where it's impossible to even be profitable.
How much did they want to pay?
They wanted to pay $30.
I heard companies like that, they also want you to work like at night. Did they ask that?
Oh, yeah, they that day we actually tested it out one day. That's how we knew it didn't work out. But they allowed us to come in the daytime, but then they asked us if we could do more and we could come at nighttime and stuff, but it wasn't even worth it, to be honest.
Now, there's a lot of detailers that feel fleets will make them a lot of money, but what advice do you have? For example, have your price, have employees. Like, for example, right now, you actually send employees out there to work on fleets. 30 vehicles, you said?
Yeah, so right now we have another group of employees. They're out, they hit 5 different cities with 30 different vehicles. At the end of the day, for fleets, what my best recommendation is 2 things. You have to do kind of custom pricing. You can't just say, hey, this is our package, because a lot of companies won't go with that. And then also they don't need all that. So it's more of like pricing everything to what the customer needs, and then 2 is just at the end of the day making sure they're happy with the result. It's like if the customer's happy, there's no issue that you're gonna have in maintaining these kind of clients.
Is there certain type of companies you stay away from? Like for example, car dealerships, you know?
Well, I don't necessarily say I stay away from them. I would just say it's just that, like, in their nature of doing business, they always want super cheap stuff. So we can't, like, if it's not profitable, there's no, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense.
And last question is, how do you calculate the profit? Is it time? Is it paying employees? Chemicals? How do you break it down?
Yeah, I always take everything into consideration. Time, drive time, like so for the gas, for example, and then how long my guys are going to be there. So it's just calculating everything in the sense of how long they're going to be there, the chemicals they're going to be using, the soap and everything, and then just breaking everything down on a spreadsheet and making sure you're profitable at the end of the day.
All right, Chris, so this specific customer, what were they looking for?
So this specific customer is like I said, everything's custom. So what they look for is for the outside just to be washed, clean the rims, the tires, dress the tires, and then they want us to maintain these plastics kind of healthy and shiny. So we always apply like every like one wash yes, one wash no type of thing. We'll apply plastic restoration just to make sure they stay healthy and they don't get faded from the sun.
Nothing in the inside?
The inside, no. On this one, we do the inside of the windows. Other than that, when we get the door jambs to make sure there's no water and stuff. But other than that, they didn't ask for vacuum, they didn't ask for wipe down, they didn't ask for none of that.
All right, Chris, you're done with the detail. How do you go about communicating with the customer and getting payment?
So for this customer, or even for a lot of our reoccurring clients, all we do is the ones that we don't see, like physically, all we do is knock out the vehicle and then we just send an invoice. And then they get it on their email and then they pay at their convenience pretty much. But they also do get reminders every day if they're not paying it.
So what do you do when, do some people take a while to pay? Have you ever had to be like, hey guys, just want to give you a friendly reminder, stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you go about that?
It does. It has happened. For the most part, everyone just kind of gets the invoice and they just pay it, which is great. But on those times that the customer needs to be reached out to, where it's been like 5 days or something, and then they don't pay, and then we could see that they open the invoices too. So I could just pretty much, I'll end up having to either text them or just call them and just say, hey, it's Chris with Aqua Washes. It's been a while since we haven't received the payment for the wash on this day or whatever. And then they're usually like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I forgot. And then they'll just go ahead and pay it. All right, guys, and that's how we take care of our fleet customers. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to drop them on the comments below. And if you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to like and subscribe.